Good evening, everybody. Thursday, August 22nd, 8:14 p.m. Eastern, and welcome to another video from SuperAreas.com. And let's get started. As usual, every video I start with our disclaimer that guys, we are just a trading school located in Mississauga, Ontario. We teach you how to trade futures. We have some custom software that we wrote for Ninja Trader that helps you understand all these markets, futures, and anybody can trade. Very easy to learn. However, we are not an investment firm. We're not broker. We don't take your money and promise you any returns. We're not registered with any security or exchange commission anywhere. We're just a trading school, and you agree to all the terms and conditions before you become our subscriber, whether through a trial or a monthly subscription or a lifetime license. And we have other videos on our YouTube channel that explains who we are in details, how to sign up a trial, but you're responsible for our own losses. We are just a software consulting company that helps you understand markets and analyze them and we predict some areas and zones and levels every day. They're not buy and sell areas. They're just for educational, informational, and training purposes only. We are affiliated with few companies like Apex, Bullnox, FTMO, FastTrack, Excel, and Wise, and all these links are here for your convenience. Now, let's get started. And what is the purpose of my today's video is to explain. Okay, so you have SuperAreas.com. You go to all the links on our web chat is SuperAreas.net. SuperAreas.net. So this is a chat that you can log in and you can talk to other private members. This takes as same username, password at SuperAreas.com. Also, we have the setup guide, how to start with Ninja tools, few things. We have our YouTube channel, that official channel right here, that we post our videos and our live Saturday presentations. Each presentation is well over 6 hours long. And this time, for example, last presentation we did was you can look at the latest and the popular, and 4 to 5 hours we spend every day explaining how futures trading works, and if you want to join, how you can start trading without your own capital. Also, we have a active TikTok channel. Official channel is at Enterprise Wealth, and of course we are not following anybody, and these are some of our videos that we post, this is, you can go through some short videos regarding our services. And of course I do these videos once in a while to explain you what is coming up next, how you guys can make money. And this is so this video is now catered towards somebody who's been using SuperAreas.com and who's done the trial, maybe who's gotten 1 or 2 months of subscription, and they're able to now trade. So let me just turn on the SuperAreas software, and I will basically, let's get started. Okay, let me open up Ninja Trader. So while this is loading, we of course have a few more things. We have an Instagram channel, Facebook page. You guys should go and subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, subscribe it, follow us, like us, share us. So the more information we post online, it will readily become available to you by notification. Do have a WhatsApp chat. You can speak to us. You can talk to us on any mediums, and we are available. And our Discord username is SuperAreas.com as well. If you're on Discord and would like to message, and I'll put a link here for that. So here is our software that is just turning on. Let's connect Trade-Await, maybe. May not have a Trade-Await account now. I think I have mostly Rhythmic now. All right, so this is the software. So now you're getting into, you're comfortable trading, you know where to begin, how to begin, and let's go back to the website here. And you want to see what are your options to get started with trading futures. You want to go, so as usual, we have this Google Sheet that I share with them. So I'll do some other comparisons today. We have a sheet here that talks about, delete this one, doesn't require. We have like the intro, the FTMO, ATMs, everything. So as I do presentations, you guys can reference back to this Google Sheet if you need to reference anything. And how that is available is if you go on SuperAreas.com and just type sheet at the end and press enter, it will take you to this Google Sheet. So I'll put the link in the video as well. So now what? So let me just take that. So you have done the trial, and maybe you have now 1 to 3 months of experience of trading now. So now what? What's next? We'll talk about that. And so where do you begin? What are your options? So the way we define our options is this video is in. I'm recording this video from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and when as Canadians we want to trade futures. The two companies we have to go through primarily in Canada to trade futures, and again I'll keep the focus on this video very specific to futures trading only. I won't get into details of options and crypto and CFDs and things like that, because yes, the software that we have right here, it works with everything. It works for I can connect, for example, connect here. And I can trade, I can look at Apple stock. Okay, let's go to Apple stock. And now this works for stocks too. This works for options. This works for crypto. This works for CFDs. As long as you can feed in any market in the world, anything in the world, they'll analyze it for you, ready-made. And as long as you are able to feed the data inside the NinjaTrader, somehow, so it's like a GPS software. Doesn't care what instrument, asset class you want to analyze. It will analyze everything for you, and all 25 things are happening. You don't even have to draw a single line, from MACDs to RSI to magic bands to triggers to small, large, everything, days, highs, lows, best entry point for buying and selling, and everything it's all there. So if you were to buy Apple today within the day trade, you would buy it here, you would buy it here, you would buy here, you would buy here and exit. So based on, if you want to day trade a stock, you can do it. You can do options, you can do crypto. But yeah, I'll keep this video. And I like to go into very much detail, so I try not to. So this is not a short video, and none of my videos are short. So if you're looking for a quick 2-minute TikTok video or a short video to explain, this is not the place for you. Here at SuperAreas.com, we like to go in extensive details on a particular subject matter. So if you want to learn something, you should learn not quickly but thoroughly. And how the things work, strategies we use, the software we use to teach, all of that is available to you. So you've been trading, you've done the trial, now you've been trading, and with our subscription software that we license you, and now you want to get started, and you say, well, now what, Rafael? You have a great team, you have 11 plus people in your company, 23-hour support is there. You give me the videos, the PDFs, the software, the whole 9 yards, and I want to now start trading, and what are my options? So of course, that last option I always like to put is risk your own money. So I'm going to say that in the very, very last option. I would do this when you are ready, as well as can risk some losses. So risk some capital, I should say, instead of losses, risk capital. So risk your own money, that would be loss. So in between, there are a few options. So in futures trading, of course, this is what we focus on, futures trading, where you're just speculating 23 hours a day. Market is open 23 hours a day. Open 23 hours a day. And you can trade lots of things. You can, you should know by now that you're able to trade equity, interest, currencies, agriculture, energy, lots of things you can trade with futures easily 23 hours a day. And especially in Europe, you can even trade the German markets. I believe they're allowed to, on certain funded companies, you're allowed to do like Apex. You can do FTAX as well. DAX and FTAX, yes, you are. So you are allowed to trade these things, and you are ready. You're contemplating what should I do? Should I risk my own capital? I'm new. So if you have no experience of trading futures, you should start with the funding company called Apex. So you would be your starting point, and watch my previous videos. And then this video, the purpose of it is for me to compare all the options today and maybe give you another company that we're going to be introducing, which we just introduced 2 more companies in our portfolio. So we have, of course, Apex, we have Bullnox. There's no difference between these two. Certain countries, Apex is not supported. So we ask you to go to Bullnox if you are from one of those countries. Of course, if you are trading CFDs and things like that on MetaTrader, you can go with FTMO, which is a funded account, or Excel Trade, which is semi-funded, and some level of your own funding is you can invest as well. Of course, the bank we recommend is wise.com. You can click on it on a referral link, and you can get up to $800 of fees, free absolutely. It's a free account, free bank account we use, and Apex uses it, and you can use this to get the money in and out of your funded accounts. And you can do ACH wires, you can do quite a few things. So this is highly recommend that you go and open a free, anywhere in the world you can open a free funded account, free bank account. Just upload your ID and do your KYC and all of that, and you're able to open a Wise account for absolutely free. So click on that link. So, okay, so first thing is first, let's open a bank account. So you would click on here, you would put in your email, and then you're able to open up a free bank account. So after the bank account is open, now you can, let me look up this company that we use for, so Global Futures USA. I believe the company is called Freeform GFF Brokers. Yeah. So this is the company that you can talk to. Or you can speak to Winnie, you can speak to Michelle, and they know us by name here at SuperAreas.com, and they're able to help you get into trading. And it is a live account. It's regulated by Government of Canada. They use customer segregated funds, so they're not touching your money. And you can open up your account as low as $250. And so this is live money. So what are your options in Canada? And of course, for Canadians, of course, I recommend there are 2 companies, and the second thing is AMP Futures. You can go and open your account with AMP Global. I believe that's the company. And they may not be opening altogether new, but I have no idea if they're still opening. But you can open up your AMP Global. You can open up an account, but give them a call, see if they're still accepting new clients. So AMT for Canadians, of course for US and other countries, others you can Ninja Trader is a broker as well. So ninjatrader.com. If you go on ninjatrader.com, you can open up a live account with them as well, and they have their own. So that's the platform we use, and they are broker as well. So another option for you maybe is these two, plus you can open up in ninjatrader.com is a broker as well. So last option is a risk your own money with live account with a broker. So 3 companies for Canadians. Of course, these are the only 2 options. If you're doing stocks or things like that, yes, you can do stocks with your own banks here in Canada. If you're doing like Interactive Broker, things like that. But futures, will keep it to these 3 companies that we recommend. For USA and others, stick to Ninja Trader. The commissions are low. GFF, I highly recommend it for amount of service they give. Pick up the phone every time. If you get stuck, their AnyDesk thing, it's really, really good. So we recommend that. And so GFF broker and AMP Global, and for USA you can recommend. So that's one option. So okay, this is you put in your own money. You can start your account with, let's say you can start with $250 to $250,000. Depends on you. So basically, it depends on how much money you want to put in. Put in $1 million, put in $10,000. It all depends on if you are ready to understand how trading is, what are you trading, how are you trading. So more experience you are, you should do. Eventually, your goal is to get to your own live account, and it takes about give yourself 2 weeks to get a live account open for Canadians at least. So with because they're going to ask you for some utility bills, KYC they'll do as well. As so some brokerages are fast, some give yourself 2 weeks, and if you're a PR, you're a citizen, then you are able a little bit faster. But if you're visiting here and you don't have the proper documentation, that could be difficult, and maybe you want to look for another broker that allows US futures and to trade. Now, so this is last option is when you're ready, especially when you are ready to risk your own money. So step 1 is fully funded program. And funded is fully funded and semi-funded. Still prop firm, still not real money, but you put it some capital to test it out. So companies like you have Apex, companies like Bullnox, companies like FTMO is fully funded. So you can go with Apex, and I've done extensive videos on our YouTube channel on how Apex works. You are able to connect it and watch right here. The program is for SuperAreas.com, full in-depth explanation of how Apex works, how I passed on Apex, and how to do your payout and everything. So these 3 videos, I know this one is 2 hours, this one is 1 hour, this one is 2 hours. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 5.5 hours of videos I've done is how to do everything, how to trade copier. And then I have done another video, I believe it's called the tool that we have created for you. So one more video, another video to compare all the accounts, like how their payouts works. So 5, 6 plus 7, 8, and then another tool I've created. So well over 10 hours of lengthy material to explain you step by step what you should do to keep it reasonable in terms of understanding how Apex works. So we're gonna give you a comparison on a couple of other companies between today is funded and semi-funded. So let's pick. Let's do Apex. Let's do your FastTrack trading, and let's do Excel trade. And these are the so this is fully funded funded account, and FastTrack is instant funded, and they have so with Apex you have to do an evaluation stage, and then of course you have performance stage. So round 1, round 2. In terms of let me move this here. And then instant funding, FastTrack trading is you just go straight into your own, straight into no EA, no PA, just instant funding. Yeah, that's what they are promoting their company with. Now, cost-wise, Excel trade, you can get instant both. So this is both. They have EA option, and so they also have a fully funded and semi-funded accounts at Excel trade. But however, Excel trade, I do have to say, right now it only works with MetaTrader for you. Now, of course, then you have FTMO, that is just a funded account with MetaTrader 4 or 5, depending on if you know how to use MetaTrader. So let's say you are a GFF, how much money? Of course, anywhere from $250 to $250,000. Apex EA will cost you, right now they have a promotion going on for 80%. So a trade-away account of $25,000, let's do a comparison, will cost you, let's say 35 US dollars. That's what the cost is, right? And how much threshold they give you. So live trailing threshold they give you is $1,500 that they allow you. Now, instant funding, if you go to our website right here and you click on FastTrack, instant funding, no waiting period, no evaluation, no monthly fee, 24-hour support and conditions. So if you click on here and click on the plans, so let's say you want to take the starting account, it's not $179, it's let's click on it, and we have a coupon code for that. So I believe the coupon code is FTT wedding right now. So that account it's right now 87% off, or you can try FTT 30, but we will have our own coupon as well very soon. That's a 30. So the latest is FTT wedding, the coupon. So that will give you, this account becomes $91 right now. So let's put in this price. So account is $91 for that. Okay, so there's no EA, no PA. You go directly into and how much threshold they give you is 5%. So a threshold is $1,250, what they give you for this price. Now, if you go into, so let's do a bit of a math here. Math is, as you know, with evaluation accounts, with funded account, let's say you blow 5, maybe 3 accounts in order to get to a PA account. Their fee is, let's say if you spent 3 times 35, you would have spent, in order to qualify, if you have failed 3 times, $105 you would have spent on EAs, and then their fee is $130 for Trade-O-Wait or Rhythmic, $130. So your cost would be total cost if you did 1 PA directly, if you depending on around $235. So if you did 1, you're looking at $165, 1 EA to PA. If you did 2 EAs to 1 PA, you would pay, so EA cost and PA. So if you did 2 EAs, you would pay $70. If you did if you ended up doing 5 EAs in order to do 1 PA, your cost would be 305, which is too high in my opinion. So maximum maybe around 2 EAs to 1 PA is relatively good to pass. Reasonable. So your cost is $200 and you have a PA for lifetime. In this case, they're saying pay us $179, and if they have coupon code that you can use, and your cost is $91, and you go directly to a PA. Now, there are some advantages to going with Apex. There are some advantages to going to instant funding like FastTrack. Of course, there are advantages to going to with Excel. There are advantages to with your own money. There's nothing that fits everybody. So it depends on, pick your flavor. You want to go Apex route, you want to go FastTrack, you want to go Excel, or you want to risk your own money. So pick whatever suits you. We are here to give you all 4 options, all 4 flavors, and we will help you. My team is ready to help you through tech support or anything, and all the questions I answer step by step on. So you just see, all right, now you know the trading, you've done the trial, you have some money, you want to start making money. So what option would work best for you, so you can pick and choose, and at least all the options should be available for you, whether you want to do Apex, FastTrack, Excel trading, or your own capital, or any other funded companies. As I find more and I'm able to sign up, I am going to give you their reviews as well. So I've been using Apex extensively for at least last 1 year or so, and no problems with EAs, PAs, Payout, and we have promoted it quite a bit. Now, this company is picking up fast because gaining traction, because they don't have an EA stage. They just go straight into a instant funded, and Excel is going more and more companies are coming into it that, hey, let's skip the evaluation. Apex evaluation is easy, sometime evaluation is hard, sometime performance is hard, so you can do your own comparison. So how it is. There, of course, are advantages. Only thing that FastTrack lacks, in my opinion, today with our course material is Ninja. They don't have a support directly built into NinjaTrader. So their account cannot be connected into Ninja, and they use RTrader Pro, which is a free app you can download and you can trade. And in this video, I'll go through from whole sign up process for this company and see how you guys can make benefit and connect and trade, if that makes sense to you. All right, so instant funding is this right here, $91. It would be the cost today. The threshold is $250. In this case, you have a live trailing threshold. So there is, so that's the only threshold. So threshold is end of the day drawdown is 5%. This is called an end of day, and this is called the live. So I should change the word as live. So threshold, this company has, Apex has it for live, and instant funding with FastTrack trading has just end of the day. So what does that mean, threshold? I've done a full video on how thresholds work, and EAPA threshold, all of that. So live threshold is different. End of the day is, hey, that's the maximum amount of money you can lose if you have a $10,000 account. So let's put this cost here, and let's put their account balance. So this is a $10,000 account, and the cost is $91, and you can lose $1,250 end of the day. And they don't have anything else in terms of easy rules. So how does it work? So let's look at the plans. You're only allowed 2 contracts, whether with Apex you're allowed 4 contracts. So let's do full comparison. Contracts, you're allowed 4. Here you're allowed 2. What else? Then you're allowed minimum trading days is 5 here. So we will write minimum trading days. Trading days is 5, and Apex says in a PA account you have 10. What else? Maximum accounts 20. Of course, they allow 20 as well. So max number of account is 20. Max number of accounts is 20. What else? Consistency rules, both have it. Scaling, both don't have it. They give you full data, market, everything. Only thing is, so this works with Ninja support, and we're going to say yes, and we are going to say no here. Now, live threshold, dollar cost average. So dollar cost average, what I know is they allow yes, one per trade, and no no restrictions. No restriction with dollar cost average. So no live trade. So this is a win for me. This is of course a dollar cost average. I like it, and end of the day, I like it. So no live trailing threshold. Sorry guys. So this is. So I'm gonna start lighting my benefits. So I like the end of the day, and I like it that you are instant funded. So yes, you just spend $100, no need to go through the stage 1, stage 2, and you just qualified into here. How much you have to make? Let's go and look at this company and says, okay, let's consistency rules. So how it works. So all the questions are answered right here in their FAQs. Payouts and withdrawals, and you have to make 5% in order to start. So the beginner account, which is is you cannot go and lose 23,750, and that's it. So once you've reached 5%, you become eligible for payout. So the moment you get to $1,250, so payout. Eligible, you can say it. Payout ready, you can be payout ready at here. You have to make 1,600, and here you only have to make $1,250. So if they bring Ninja support, they're really going to cause a disturbance to some other funding companies and disrupt their business model. Because look, they so far more greens on this side, right? So you have minimum trading days are 5. Everything else is good. Only this is more because you can do 4 contracts. Of course, they give you a little bit more here in terms of, and in this case, they give you more green here because of. 1,250 is all you have to do is get to it, and you can withdraw payout. And in this case, they give you a bigger example of how the 5% works, but you can give them a call. How long do the withdrawals take? Now the payment method, of course, payment method. They take CC credit card, and that's about it that I know of. Here they take crypto. And they take ACH wire. Now, in order to do ACH wire, then I said you should go and open up wise.com and then just send the money through to them, and they'll be able to help you out. So payout policy is you have to kind of read it a little bit more confusing, but you have to keep it consistent. You can get as low as 5 days, but achieving a profit, like if you have to make, if you want to get $1,250, you should make at least $250 a day, and that's it. You will be able to get a payout, and you can there's no minimum that you have to do. I would recommend do a maximum of 20% of a payout. So this is called the 20% rule. Similar to what wherever you want to. So they will give you max withdraw if you want to do a 10 day. So they'll give you $1,500. So my recommendation is so max withdraw, max payout on a $10,000 account is $1,500. And minimum payout, I believe, is $250. I don't know, but what is their minimum pay? But I believe the maximum withdrawal for 10-day payout is 1,500. So 1,500, if you want to stick to 20% rule, do no more than $300 a day. So 300, I would stick to $300 a day. So 20. Here they allow you 30% and 30% of $1,500. So max payout, of course, it's same for both, and both companies will say, you know what, $1,500 is what we're going to give you max. So 30% rule. This is 30%, and this is 20%. Cannot be in a day. So let's stick to 15. So here you're allowed to make $450 a day. Here you should make within just $300 a day to be able to keep it within a consistency rule. So you're equally doing it properly. So you can make more, but then your consistency rule kind of goes out of whack. So my recommendation is, if you're making a $1,500 withdrawal in 10 days, make sure you don't exceed more than $450 a day. And if you're making a 20% payout here, don't exceed more than $300 in a day in this account. So this is a little bit better. It's a 30% compared to this is a big advantage. You don't have to do anything. Just put in your credit card and you can have an account up and running instantly with an EA and PA as well. So here, don't make more than $300 a day. Don't make more than $450 a day, and you won't have any issues with a payout. Minimum account, I believe they say is $250. So minimum is $250. So min payout is $250. Here that is $500. So max. So if you want to only withdraw $250, you should. So this is max payout percentage, and then of course if you want to only withdraw $250, you should stick to $75. This is $500. This is $250. So $150 min payout percentage. Don't make more than $150 if you are going to take out only this, and here you are at 20%. So don't make more than $50 a day in order to, if you only want to withdraw. So they have these edges a little bit, which makes it a little bit better than because of the 30% rule. So minimum payment is $500. Minimum payment that you can get a payout is, of course, you can get a payout back in crypto. What methods are allowed? They can do through Rise, they can do through crypto, and they're working on it as we go. ACH, Wire, and things like that. What else? Of course, they do KYC just like that, and trading. Can I take hedging position? No hedging allowed. Don't do two accounts because it's straight PA. Consistency rules, of course, 20%, stick to that. What else? What are the commissions? No commissions in both. News trading, yes, news trading they allow. So let's write down this news trading. No, they say don't take a trade. So this is more green. Of course, we never recommend you trade FOMC or CPI or NFP, things like that. Is there a daily loss limit? No, there's no daily loss limit. FastTrack is maximum loss, of course, is 5% you would lose. So that's 5% drawdown policy. There is no. So if your overall day is good, so drawdown happens end of the day. Forget about live trailing within it, so no drawdown. So news trading, yes or no. So this stands. So what is my favorite is it's instant funded. It's a little bit cheaper. Of course, cost is cheaper, and you have to make less And because remember, this is a different size account. Let me compare to an exact account. Let's pick up because this is a $25,000 account. So, of course, this is a $25,000 account. So account size is the same. What else? 25, 50. They only have 1, 2, 3, and 4 accounts. Okay, and 150,000 is. Let me see if they have a discount on this. So let me see. Yeah, they have it for $305 all in, ready to go, and they will give you how much threshold? 5% of 150,000 is a little bit different on each account. So they only have 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes. So types of accounts, we can say they have more. They only have 4, while Apex has. Where is Apex? So let's go to SuperAreas.com and. Sorry guys, SuperAreas, and Apex has a few different PA versus. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types. So the more account sizes they have, so of course that gets to be a winner in this case, depending on what size of you have. What else? Maximum trading 5 allows 1 per trade. 1 per trade each time. So no restrictions here, no life. So what is a big winner for me? It would be these. Number 1, I would make it that it's a little bit cheaper, only $91 right now. End of the day threshold, not live per trade. No restrictions here. Payout ready is a little bit easier the moment you get to. However, they have a max loss, I should say. Max loss. They give you 1,500. So what is it happening in fully funded account? So you're risking $200. So $200 divided by 1,500, and let's put it in a percentage point. Your risk. So your risk is anywhere from 10 to 15%. If you manage to pass 1 EA, 1 PA, you're at 11%. If you passed 5 EAs to 1 PA, you're at 20%. And if you were a horrible trader and you had to get 10 EAs to 1 PA, you're up to 30%. But even if you spend, I have given examples over and over again that you blow maybe 20 EAs and you got 1 payout, you're still a winner end of the day because the capital is so little. So normally, let's say 3-to-1 ratio or 1-to-1 ratio is 10%, and then if sometimes these accounts go so cheap that it's only $20, and then you're less than 10%. So it depends on your cost of how fast can you do the EAs to PAs. Here, your cost to invest is only $91, and how much capital you have available, you are at 7%. So your capital is for this particular account, of course, this goes higher. If the EA for 300,000 is a little bit different than here. So if I were to compare Apex 300,000 and 300,000 for your FTT and Apex. Let's say you did 5x for $50 right now. So $250 you've got for your EAs. That would be 5 times 50. I mean, that's how maybe you took 5 attempts to make 20,000. And if you even got 1 out of that, that's the max price. But you did it for $85. So you would spend $335 for this account. But it depends. Let's say you paid the full price. so $360, and so you're still up $610, while this is $792. So, and you got a $12,000 capital here. You got $7,600 capital, right? So 610 over 76. You spending your only spending 8% of your money, and here you're spending below 6% or so. So each account is different. So it goes, the cheaper accounts are a little bit more higher investment on your own. Bigger accounts, percentage wise, the amount of money that you put in is much less. So you guys be the judge, and I recommend both. Both has its own advantages, its own. So this is the pathway is. Try with Apex. You like Apex, next go to FTT. If you like FTT, go to Excel Trade. From Excel Trade, you go GFF, your own money. So step 1, step 2, step 3, and 4. Apex learn. So Apex teaches you discipline, how to lock in your profit, put in your stop loss, don't do an average. So these rules are designed to make sure you become an effective trader, an efficient trader, and you're not a gambler. And they want to make sure that you succeed, because all of these prop firms copy your trades in the background. So they want to make sure they're actually getting the cream, the real traders who want to be part of it. FTP a little bit more relaxed, yes, I understand, but the reason I ask everybody to do Apex at the beginning is you should know how to put a stop loss. You should know, don't do a dollar average, don't do hedging in a PA account. And then you start to move up in the capital. And then once you're 100% ready, so 25% of your time should be spent on Apex. From Apex, graduate into FTT, and then FTT to a little bit more money, understand how meta trading works, and how, because end of the day, you can use the software to trade, but if you don't have the psychology, if you don't understand the trading behavior, the emotions, all of that, none of this matters. None of these matters. Even you're going to go put the money in, whether it's stocks, option, crypto, anything. If you don't know how to day trade properly, you don't forget about all of this is meaningless, right? So whether your own money or whether a funded account, semi-funded account, doesn't matter. My idea is to make sure that you know how to trade, and this is the route you should take. Number 1, Apex, test it out, see how you like it. Once you're done, move into FTT stage, fast track trading. Then you go into a little bit Excel trade, where your risk capital is, and I'll do a full video on Excel trade as well. Explains how to buy it, how to link it, how to trade, and everything. And then, of course, once you are 100% ready, you have to spend, you can spend your own money and do it. And of course, you need your own capital. And for GFF or AMP, at least be ready to pay anywhere from $20 to $50 of market data fee. So this is, nothing is free in life, so they're going to charge you $40 per month from exchange. So you want to do CME, CBOT, and whether with gold or equities, doesn't matter. So you're gonna have to pay, etc., some fees. Of course, if you're using GFF, if you want to link Ninja, so you have to pay $100 per month US for Ninja platform fee if you want to connect with that. However, if you are with the if you're in US, you can go directly to Ninja and you don't have to pay the fee. But and sometime, so Canadians unfortunately got stuck a little bit more, paying the $100 per month to if they want to use direct Ninja on their with their broker. But Apex key is free. With Ninja, FTT, our trader is free, Excel Trade, MetaTrader is free, and GFF you gotta pay. So stage 4 is in trading. Give yourself at least a year before you start putting in your own money in futures. And if you don't know how to, what a bid is, what an ask is, what a stop loss is, what a TP is, because our course focuses on absolutely beginner traders, because they need a starting point. They have nowhere to go. That's where we come in and we help you. And if you're already a trader, you can skip this video. You already know what you're doing. But if you're not, Where to get started? You can start with SuperAreas.com and start your journey into massive wealth generation. One of the easiest way to make money online these days is trading futures and trading forex and indices and trading crypto. But as long as you don't risk your own capital at the beginning, and that's the promotion we write here. And I like this this banner that they have is risk our money, not yours, right? So this is truly and that's it. So FastTrack trading. Let's now go and open up an account with FastTrack, and let's see how we go ahead. So click on it. My account is $5.99, so they're gonna give it to me for $305. What is the next account we can buy? Let's see, plans, and they have 4 accounts, 50,000, and they have $5.99. So this gives you a capital of 150, and this is $7.99. Let me just do a quick comparison before I just write it. So 25,000. So their price would be $91. Next price right now. This is as of right now, $450. If the coupon is FTT vetting, and the price would be $228. And let me write quickly as of right now, $25,000 account, $50,000 account, $150,000 account, $300,000 account, and this would be 10% off, so 800. So 800 minus times. So 80. $720, and these are the account size. Before I do, I just want to make sure I make a good financial investment on their account. So I want to make sure that I get the best account for the best value. So how much is a 50,000? So regular price is, forget about the regular price. The coupon price is Daytona. So it is $229. So $229. And this one would become, let's go back to plans. And buy now. This would be, this would become, I don't think they have a sale on this FTT. Yeah, so 305.49. 305.49. Here they give you a, how much they give you, $12.50. So 12.50, 5%. So this is the money they give you. So your money that you're investing is $91, and this is $1,250 what they give you if you're, so cost and 5% drawdown daily. So your investment is $91, and my return. So this is, so they're giving you, how much they're giving you? 7%. This is 9% investment, so 4% investment, and of course 4.00. So I guess the best option would be for me to go with the 150,000. So if I'm spending $305 and I'm getting $7,500, that would be pretty cool. So 300,000 here, and I'm spending 5% of my money, but I got more. For 1% more, how much is the cost difference? So let's do, this is a little bit, 720 minus 305, I'm 400, almost 400, and how much am I getting? If I'm spending 720 and I am spending 305, so it's $414 difference, but for $1,400 I can have it's a double threshold, so that doesn't really make any sense. So I guess the best one would be for me to go would be this, because for another if I take two accounts of this, that will cost me two accounts will cost me $610. It's still cheaper than this, $720. So why not go with the $150,000 account? All right, so let's go and look at $150,000 and let's see if we can make a good deal out of it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's try to go with 20. Let's see what my thing would be. We're looking at around $6,000 of investment, and look, 11,980 is my total. 11,980, 20 accounts, and I think I have two accounts already, so let's put it to 18. So 18 accounts of 599, 10,782. My 10,782. My discounts would be 5,000, almost half, and then I am getting this. All right, so I agree with the terms, I agree with data terms, I agree with billing terms, and let's go. So spend $500 at 10 accounts. 18 accounts, because now I got 18 accounts. Instead of paying $600 each, I can get 18 accounts. Let's go and check it out. And I believe I have an account number here. If I do, let me log in first. Log into my account. Okay. So my plans, do I have a cart? Okay, so we are now at a cart, data terms, billing terms. Now I've taken 18 accounts at $599 each, and it's gonna cost me $5,500. Okay, let's buy an account. So there's my information, and it says let's do cryptocurrency payment, and of course my country is not here, it is in Canada, so my region is in Canada. Ontario. Okay. So cryptocurrency is, let's place an order for this. Okay, let's send some money in to this. Payment address, I have to send in this. Let me log in to my wallet. Okay, let's send now. Just confirming XX and 3N. Good. Let's take a screenshot from my records. And it is done. So it's going to receive the payment. Payment is accepted. Wait for confirmations. And let's see. That may take a little bit longer, and I will return once the BTC confirmation is done, depending on the network congestion. How many miners can confirm, how fast they can confirm, but generally within 20 minutes or so, this should be confirmed, and I will come back to it. So while that is confirming, let's go to my profile, account summary. I have a Rhythmic username and password, my orders. So I have one rally account, which is the 25,000. So based on the plans, I have one rally, I have one Formula One, and based on my profile, I have one Formula One 300,000, and then I bought 18 of these accounts, 18 of them. Grand Prix times 18, 10,782. I get a bit of a discount. If you click on the link from SuperAreas.com, you'll get these discounts. And that's it. Paid the crypto payment of $5,000, and we're done. We're ready to rock and roll, right? So I'll explain you what the next steps are after my account is set up, and they will show up in my account the moment this order now goes into account summary, and when this is done processing, I will actually, it will say that I'm good to go with, so I have 18, 19, 20 accounts maximum, one 300,000, one 25,000, and 18 of the 150,000 that you've seen me buy in front of you guys. All right, so let's go back to our sheet and finish writing some. So based on my opinion and where I did a bit of a math based on how much drawdown I can get, so this was for me the most effective solution that I bought, and I'm allowed to lose $7,500. My cost is $305 compared to if I were to do this on and how much payout can I get out of $7,500? Let's look at the payout, and let's write down all the payouts based on maximum payout. So let's look at their FAQs and payouts, and maximum number, minimum number, and withdrawals, how long they take, buffer zone, Grand Prix. So Daytona, I cannot lose 142,500. So that is my initial. So I have, of course, yeah, 7,500, correct. So 5%. So what else? Maximum withdrawals take. I will withdrawals methods, payments, payout policies, and in the 25,000 I can take $1,500 out. So I can take $1,500 out here. Daytona, I'm not using that. I can take $3,000 out. And this, and then I can take out $4,000 here. So it's this. So this is $2,000 maximum. So all I gotta do is these accounts I have to make 7,500, and I'll get qualification of $3,000. And if this account I have to make 1,250 with a 20% consistency rule, and I'll be able to make $1,500 right there. And then with the 300, so I have one here, I have 18 here, and I have one here. That will make it a total of 20 accounts total. So what is the maximum if I were to withdraw everything? I can take 1,500. So how much? 1500 if I can take a maximum PAs out of this instant 54,000, and if I can take one here, I can take, so my maximum I can withdraw is about 60,000 US from these accounts. So 20 PAs, I can do this in round one at least. If I aggressive trading, I can do this in 5 days. So my investment, based on my orders that I've spent, I know I didn't have a coupon code and there, so I spent $800 here. How much did I spend on? Let's go back to my profile, my order, and I spend my orders processing. I spent $180, and I spend $5,500. So I invested $5,500 here, and my investment is $180 here, $179, and my investment is this. So my total investment would be altogether $8,000 that I've invested on all of these accounts, and probably I can. So my risk is 13%. So 13% of the capital I'm risking, and this is maximum payout. So even if I get let's see how many, so number of number of instant funded account, I keep calling them PA because of the way Apex does them, but so of course it's only end of the day drawdown, and I only have to get 1250, and then I'll be able to withdraw it in 10 days. So let's look at their 10-day rule. FAQs, no monthly fees, I don't have to pay anything. And where's the self-funded refunds? They don't do refunds. They're based out of U.S. They have operations in Virginia, New Jersey, and of course Florida, Orlando. They are based out of exchange. So it's a U.S. company, well over 10,000 members that I do know. I've done their research and lots of payouts. They have a Facebook page, Discord group, and I'm a member there too. What symbols can we trade? Similar to other funded company, what platform? So I use our Trader Pro, which is absolutely free. It's the Rhythmic Trader Pro that they give you a username, password, and you just have to put Rhythmic Trader Pro. So once my accounts are done, and that's it. Copy trading is allowed. You can copy as many trades, but you're not allowed to send the trades to a different account. How many accounts you can have? You can have 20 accounts. Canada trade 24/7. It's not 24/7. It's just like any Friday from. Another rule, another thing that time. So this goes as high as 4:59 p.m. Eastern. And this goes to 4:15 a.m. Eastern. So a little bit of a difference. So I would give it a green. You have, if you're gonna trade right from 4 to 5, you have an extra 45 minutes to trade. However, they want to close at 4:50 time. Your account will be closed, and all accounts. So don't leave your account past 4:15 here. Reset works a little bit different. And so I'm not going to get into reset. You guys, sometimes cheaper to just get a new account than to reset. What else? Consistency rule, they apply. Again, you can read more. And use trading, daily loss limit, maximum loss limit. And daily loss limit is just, there's no daily loss limit as long as you don't have a 5% max loss. That's it. So that is it. So drawdown policy is, again, end of the day, it's not your live trading threshold. So you have more chances of winning compared to Apex. But again, Apex is for absolute beginners who want to go through EASP and then Payout. But as you graduate and you feel you're trading okay, you can go into, and you want to do dollar cost averaging, and you want to do news trading and all of that. So FTT is good. Only drawbacks are right now it does not work for Ninja, so you have to keep that in mind. So you have to trade outside of Ninja. What else? And this video will give you the full highlights of what is good, what is not. And crypto takes a little bit longer. You can go to wise.com, send them through ACH, or you can send them through, this one is instant, 5-minute account. And as you see, I sent them $5,000, and it takes a little bit time. So both have its own advantages, disadvantages, risk versus if you passed one account, you were about 10% and the coupon is 7, and you saw how I did my calculations, and based on my risk and reward and my mathematics, I picked up 18 of these, one of those, and one of the 300,000. So pathway for new students, trial. So you do trial, learn demo, and then you do demo to at least 1 to 3 months. And if then you're ready, you can do Apex in stage 1, FTT stage 2, Excel trade, and then GFF. And I'll do a full video about GFF. Even I'll do a video on GFF. You've seen my trades that I do take place on TikTok. And if you look, I do have my actual trades get even the Apex trades I've taken, and they get posted. And if you go in the back, these are live trades, a live trading example of you guys can see it's a live account, and I'm trading 2 ES contracts. And so GFF I used to post a lot, but with the really funded account become much easier, much cheaper to do. And I've posted how to do CFDs as well, right? You can do day number 7, and I've done Excel trades too on evaluation, $1 million evaluation, and these are my entries and exits that I posted, right? And not everything in day number, for example, every time I would take a trade, I would post it how I've taken $1 million account and put it in a $327,000, right? So, and I've posted GFF, and I've posted all my trades as they go, the zones, the areas, how the FOMC works, how the market crashes, and so on and so forth. So all my trades, everything is available that I've done into the archives, and teaching how the live trade example happens in the morning at a 99% if I'm taking a RSI trade at what particular time in the morning or afternoon. So GFF video is there too. So whatever you want to learn about futures, I am your guy, and you can text me. My team, I can set you up the trial, and we'll be putting some video regarding promoting FTT now. So because some users like it that way, right? So they want to not go through the EAPA, they just want to jump into their own funding. And you're at 7% right now, and based on different rules. Soon they will fix this Ninja support, so you will have a better understanding. And that's it. Let's see how fast my accounts become ready right now. So let's see where I was looking for the withdrawals. How much? How many accounts can I have? Trading, payouts, requests. They can do. Okay, I'm coming back to it. So if you want to get a payout in 5 days, you got to have a $250 a day minimum, and you got to make sure that you get to $1,250. If you want to do a 10-day bi-weekly payout, then you have to. This is the maximum withdrawal. So $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, and if the trader doesn't want to go out for 5 days, and they want, of course, you can do you can go to the 10-day payout. You only have to trade 5 days out of 10 if you want to go to. You have to make sure minimum you have traded for 5 days. A total of 10 days to get a 10-day payout. So 5 days, they have 2 cycles, 5-day cycle, phase 1 and phase 2, and you can read all this right there. So let me go back into my profile if my transactions have gone through. And it's still processing because it's a big amount, so it may take a little bit longer. They have a good tech support. You can call them and you can send them a ticket. You can do their Discord group. You can do Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Everything is all there for you guys, right? So consistency rule, 5% buffer, drawdown, all the information is account performance tracker. You're able to, you kind of see how the account is. What payout are you aiming from? So let's say 10 days and I am in a rally. So day 1 profit, let's say I can do 375, show account data. So it kind of tells you, you can put in some random thing and it will tell you day 10 and it will draw down, tell you how much your account balance is, and consistency is 100%, but you gotta stay within the 20% rule. So it says not eligible. Your consistency is 100. It has to be 20%. So largest win day has been 75. So you can. They have a very cool tool that you can now go online, and it's called the consistency calculator. So they have all these calculators for you. Consistency calculator tells you enter the profit you aim to achieve the 10 days. So if I want to make $1,250 calculated consistency, he says with this target you cannot profit more than 1 day. If I want to make $1,500, so they say don't make 375. If I want to make $2,500, right? So don't make more than 500. So this is, it tells you a full consistency. And these all tools are available for free. And then they have a buffer calculator, so drawdown calculator. All 3 calculators track performance. So I've shown you the consistency calculator, drawdown calculator. So it tells you, okay, let's pick a 25,000. I have gained 375. In my account today of the 25,000, and it tells you based on you cannot, you can be at this, after this it will auto liquidate. So I'm 5% of, so $24,125. Let's go back to Excel sheet. Let's remember this number, 25,000. So if I have 25,375 and 5% of that becomes $1,268. So if I lose $1,268, I will land it to this number, but they're giving you a little bit more. So I believe the account balance started with 25,000 and I made 25,000. I made slightly more. I'll double check, but it will tell you how much exactly minimum balance your account can be liquidated as 25,415. So how much money am I getting? So 25,415 minus this, so $875. Okay, it's not a $25,125. $24,125. So let me see what my account balance is. So Rally minimum account balance calculator. What is my minimum account balance? Sorry, my right now my account balance is 25,000 and 375. So I can lose. Your minimum account balance can be liquidated out. I have to double check how their calculator determines this. Determines minimum account balance calculator. Enter the total amount of profit you have gained. Of course, I've gained $375. So your minimum balance, your account be liquidated, auto liquidated is 24,125. I just gotta see how do they calculate it. So this is a Rally account. Enter your total profit you have earned, 375, calculate. So I have to double check on how does that work. Step-by-step instruction. What other calculators do they have? They have something called buffer calculator. Oh, that's is what I wanted to actually check. Not minimum amount, 375. I can't request a payout because I don't have enough 5% buffer before I can get a payout. Yeah, so if I made $1,250, yes, you have enough money to get a payout. So I just gotta get 1,250, and in my 150,000, I believe I gotta get to 7,500. Yes, if I go below 7,500, it's not gonna let me do a payout. Yep, and the last one is I have one account which is 15,000. So yes, I have 15,000, but if I have 14,499, it's not gonna let me say it. So this is the buffer calculations before you get a payout. Let me try again this drawdown. I'm still confused of this. What is my minimum account balance? So welcome to this tool helps you determine your minimum to avoid drawdown based on your so choose the amount which I have, 25,000, input the profit. Let's do, if I make zero profit, of course I can lose for 23,750. So that's my initial. So this is right. So my account balance cannot go less than 1250. And in order to, so that's my 5% of drawdown. And if I make $1, 751. Okay, it's my balance is raising, this value is going up. So it's the highest value of the money that I make. So if I make $100, I can go up to 23,850. So 23,850 is what I can lose. If I made $375, I can lose $24,125. So 2,425, and I started with 23,750. So difference is of course 375. Yep. So 375. So as I am climbing the ladder, so if my balance becomes 25,375, and what is the 5% of this? Now I got it. Yes, $1,268, and not $25,375. It's actually just chasing it fully. It's not adding. It's doing only a maximum of 1250 from the highest level. Okay. So you can only lose $1,250, I believe, from the highest. So if my balance is 275 and I can lose 2145, I can basically lose 1250. So this max threshold is not rising. So apex, of course, so let's write something called max threshold. It stays at 1500 and it stays at 1250. So in this case, apex is a little bit better because your max threshold. So I figured out in this case, if you are making money, it doesn't help you in that case that your threshold is not going higher. So 5% of drawdown of initial balance. So that's always 1250. So day number one, I made $375. I can lose 1250 from 25,375. Let's see if so when does a threshold stop? Max threshold stop limit, they have it at 1,600. Let me see if I got 25,000. If I manage to make $1,400, let's say 1,350. So 1,350, I can lose 25,000. So $21. Okay. So I make 1,250. I can lose 25,000. 1250. Okay, so if I make 2500, it's maxed at 25,000. Okay, so whatever I lose after 1250, it rises. So only have to get to 1250, and then I will not. My threshold is kind of finished in that case. So this is a little bit. It's opposite of each other. So you have to make less, but threshold. So max threshold stop is at 1250. Here it is at 1600. So now I understand that now today, day one, I made $375 on one account I made. So I can lose $1,250 from that balance. So you're not, any money you're adding to your account, you are not getting qualified to add that to. So it's not like 1250 plus 375. It's not like Excel trade. So that's why Excel trade is one level up. So that's it takes your current balance and add, Excel trade will then add the profit that you make goes into your daily drawdown and weekly drawdown and monthly max drawdown. It adds to that. So Apex doesn't, FTT doesn't, and Excel trade does. But GFS is a completely different game, so you don't have to worry about it. Ninja, then you have live data, of course. Hedging, you're not allowed to do. Of course, you can only do hedging on your own account, GFF, or you can do it on Excel trade. What else? And that's about it. I think this video kind of is doing most of the, hopefully you guys have understood how this is all done. Consists, you have the calculator, buffer calculator, everything, and you have the payout request, payout limits. It has the limits for every day. Extended payouts after so after 8 payouts, they make you a little bit better. After longer, you are a better trader, and payout additional information is all there. So they have done an extensive job at writing all these questions, order processing, how does it work, order type. So I've picked up the $150,000. So my price is 15 contracts I'm allowed here, compared to a little bit more over there. How much is drawdown? I can get a maximum $3,000 in this. Yep. So 3,000. I can get this and 4,000 in the other one. And profit, I have to make at least $7,500. My account balance has to be there, and that's it. Once I've read 7,500, just follow the rule. Take off the first max drawdown, and that's it. And drawdown finishes after your profit requirements, payouts, account details, all of that. Let's see if my account is ready. And account summary, and completed. There you go. My payment has gone through. Everything is fine. I go into my account summary. I have a username. I have a password. And that's it. Let's get started. Now I have to do that, you're not going to use Ninja, of course. You are going to use, let me switch to Nasdaq. Maybe MNQ, just to show you an example. And Nasdaq is running at 19,641 at this time, and that is my daily candle chart. Let me pick the other chart. This one I'm looking for. Okay, so this is the Nasdaq. So we'll minimize these. You just have to download Rhythmic Trader Pro, and you can download it on SuperAreas.com. The link for Trade08 and Rhythmic is right on the main website. You can download both executable files. So if I open it up, our Trader Pro, of course, my username, my password. The system you're going to pick is called Rhythmic Trader Pro, and you will get an email from them that processing has been complete. And let me just show you the email right there. My order right now, as I saw at 10:45 p.m. Eastern, we have processed the thing, and it says you should basically select Rhythmic Paper Trading, and that's it. You can check your account summary and everything else is there. So once I log in to here, I have a username, password. They give you the credential. So just use, instead of Apex or Bullnox, things like that, you would use the Rhythmic Paper Trading. And let's connect right here. There you go. This is my environment right here. I have looked at a few things right here. So this is my order book and where my orders are. So I have set up where you can do all of these things. Right here is when you open it up, you can do file new. All of these things are available for you here. So I've set up my environment like this, that today on this particular account I was just testing, made $21 MNQ. So if I want to buy, sell, cancel, so I'm gonna be doing it like this. So maybe I'm watching a chart here, and then I'm trading here, right? So all my windows are open, and it's at 6:51, and maybe I will do a sell order. So I've sold MNQ at 19,650, and net change, and I've taken one quantity. My one price is 19,648, and it will tell you my open profit and loss is 50 cents and $0 right here. And if I want to just, I made $1 in this. It's a micro in Nasdaq because I'm looking at the candle is down. $1.50 trade, $2.50. Let's flatten it. Right now it's $21. I made $3 based on the candle right here, $1.50. And let's close. So $21, and there's no commission or anything. And now I just made $24. And here are all my accounts. As you guys can see, everything is there. It tells you all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 Grand Prix, 1 Formula 1, and 1 Rally account. So these are 150,000, 300,000, and like that. And to use it, I've just opened an order book, and I say, all right, which account number I want to trade, and that's it, right? So my exchange, I have MNQ or NQ if I have a bigger account. With a smaller account, maybe I'll do a couple of micros, and it tells you my positions. I'm using this depth of market order book on our Trader Pro, and but I'm watching the charts on my Ninja Trader, and that's it. This is all my 5. This is just to see if I have any open orders. I can do a sort. I have nothing open. I have no position open, so I can use this as a DOM to trade, and I can. So this is let's look at ES. Where is ES doing? So I will do ES here. There's a diversion here, maybe at 5608. I will do let's do a clone and clone tab, and I will set up the symbol of, I want to do mes.cme. There you go. And the account I want to pick is, in this case, let's see, a rally account, right? A rally account, and I want to do a sell limit. There you go. I've entered more than 0. I'll set it as default, and I'll do a sell order. Now I've placed a sell order at 5608 of a micro ES S&P 500 September contract. My order book is there. Depth of market is there. So right now the current price is 08. I know I've gone against the trend. My price I saw is higher than this. My strength did not go, so I see a bit of a diversion. So let's see. I'm at negative 125. If I sold another one, so it's not a huge deal. But if I take it, net change has been daily high, daily lows. Everything is same. So you're watching the charts here on our platform, and then you are trading on our Trader Pro. Absolutely free, works like a charm, no problem at all. Yes, it does crash once in a while, but you can flatten everything through. You can kill the positions here, you can flatten as a group. So this is my performance, what I've done so far, and I can look at all the accounts of everything. And then this is, as you see, if I go back and see if I have an open position, if I have an exposure, yes, I have this account. This is $1.25 negative. It's right now 11:05 p.m. Eastern here in Toronto, Mississauga area. So my close profit has been already $24, as you can see, and my P&L based on my current. So my threshold is not changing. So if I see this is live threshold. So it tells you cash on hand is 25,375 and 25,398 I can lose. So let's go back to my sheet, and by typing in here I can lose $24,125. It's a little bit more because my account balance is now gone up to 25,375.25. Let me refresh that. And what is the maximum? $25,125, as you saw right here, which it calculated 100% right. And all these stats are there for you. I'm down $2.50 because price is still rising. It went pretty low today. It went at 55, but hopefully it'll give me a retrace, but not a big deal. I can close this trade and look at the morning areas based on what will come, and we'll trade again tomorrow to see if there's a diversion to the downside on a daily chart. So it went as low back in August, 51.20, and it is somewhere. So today it hit as low as 55.81, and let's see if the base is up and tomorrow. But that's another day for another discussion for a long time for how the markets move and how our software does everything. But if I take it now, I am 0-0, nothing is open. I don't have a position open, and I can go P&L, and it will bring to the top. Do I have a position open on any trade? You can scroll up and down, and as you can see, it tells me I have position over. So whenever you see this tells you a position open. Profit and loss 0 because I bought it at my position is 56.0750, and it is standing at exactly 56.0750. So nothing. If I flatten it, I won't pay anything. And there you go. I flatten it. I'm at still $24. No commissions. No nothing. Commission is 0. And let's see if I do a long now. Let's do a buy. And there you go. I've bought. And because market price will always give you whatever is available based on how fast it is. This is a hosted machine that I'm running out of Chicago. So now this time my entry is 0.75, and if it goes up, I'm going with the trend, no problem. Even though it's a diversion, I picked it up at 57.0775, and I'm at $1.25. So guys, this is how you use FTT with our Ninja Trader and with our chart. You will need an account, whether a demo account or a TradeAway account or a Rhythmic account on Ninja Trader or an Apex account to be able to get the data. And in my case, I have an Apex account where I even pay a level 2 data on the depth of market. So if you look at my particular SuperDOM, as you can see, all these numbers are coming. So that means that I am trading with level 2, which I pay them $30 a month on Rhythmic extra, and for one account, and then I can see level 1 data as well. So and that's how it works. So current price is at 56.0775. My position is 56.0775. So this is alternative to Apex for those who don't want to trade with EAP directly into a PA and directly into a payout. So a little bit more money, of course, but you can skip the line and express entry with the headache of not being able to use Ninja. But those that use AMP, you don't have to worry about it. But guys, remember, Apex is a great company that teaches you how to put a stop loss, how to trail your profits, lock in your profits. So it's great for beginner. And there you go, guys. This is my Rhythmic Pro history, and let's look at how did it go. Performance history for. So let me open up the window. Let's look at performance. If I can filter, maybe this is, I think, does it a daily. I think it's a little bit of a complication how to use it. That would be amazing if I can figure out how my order histories is all there. So takes a little bit of a, it's a learning curve to use RTrader, but I only use it for my basic day-to-day performance. Let me see. Performance here. If I can, how do I search a performance by past performance? Clone windows, change display, export. I don't know how my previous historical performance would be in this stage. That how much money I made before 6 o'clock Eastern. So anyway, I'll figure it out. That's not a big deal. So that kind of concludes my video for today. Is now I gotta go edit it, and there you go. I've not made any money here. Market is slow. My last price is at 8, and it is stuck at 14. And where's my other window that I had opened? And I think I had opened Trader Dashboard. No, that's not it. If I had open performance, yeah, performance is right here. So open P&L, nothing, because my entry was different. So far, no profit whatsoever in MES. So my entry has been 57. So I'm position 1. You can change the ticks, you can turn it off, US dollars, points if there was any change. And I actually took the order in at 56.08, sorry. And ticks off, US dollars, you can cycle through the points and everything. Tells me my account balance, so at $25,399. And that's it. For NQ, it tells me the bigger account balance, and this is again, I would switch this to CME. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this video helps those that are trying to do something else other than Apex or how the whole system works. You saw me live log into my account, show you my trades, as well as how to sign up, how to pay for it, and whether you want to do it through Wise, which is an ACH way. You can go and open it up on, if you want to open up a Wise account, just click here on the Wise, and then you'll be able to open up a free international bank with many different options, whether you want to do USD, British pound, Australian dollars, Canadian dollars. Only thing recommendation is when you're opening, getting money in from these funding companies, don't put it in your Canadian bank, because a Wise and CAD doesn't allow you to take money from Apex. So just make sure the money is coming into your US dollar or British pound or things like that. And we've seen some users, they have to go back into Plain and put a different account. So the links for TradeOvate, RTrader is on our website. You have TradeOvate, Wise. Again, you have Excel Trade, great company that does much better. I'll do a full video next week on how to work with Excel Trade. Of course, this video was dedicated to FastTrack trading. FTMO, I've done a video, you guys can see it. Bullnox, I haven't done a video, but it's the same thing as Apex, but for certain countries. So they offer TradeOvate, Apex does, and Bullnox does not. And that's it. So when you log in, I will start uploading this video shortly. And thank you very much, and have a great, lovely evening. Take care. Bye.